I'm Katie, your safety trainer, and in today's video, we'll be talking about micropile safety. Micropiles, also called mini piles, pin piles, needle piles, or root piles, are a deep foundation system. These systems are built using high-strength, small diameter steel casings and/or threaded bars.
Train, track, remind. Train, track, and remind.
Train, track, and remind.
Safety training doesn't have to be expensive or a pain. With GotSafety Lite, you get unlimited access to over 2,000 safety videos in English and Spanish for just $10 a month. That's it. No fine print, just solid, straightforward training. Need a little more? Step up to our full GotSafety app. It's a powerful learning management system that lets you train, track, and remind automatically. Not to mention, it's simple to use. Already dropped serious cash on your own LMS? We will make you start over. Just plug in our content and keep rolling. And if there's a video you need that we don't have, we'll make it for you for free. Yep, that's how sure we are you're gonna love GotSafety. 3 ways to train, 1 place to do it all. GotSafety. Train, track, and remind.
Installing these systems involves drill rigs, metal components, and cement in the form of grout. All of these elements can create potential hazards. In this video, we'll go over the risks involved with installing micropile systems, the personal protective equipment or PPE you may need to wear, and safe work practices to help reduce the risk of accidents during installation. When installing a micropile system, you could face several hazards. These may include, but aren't limited to, the risk of getting caught in pinch points on rig equipment. Pinch points are areas where loose clothing, jewelry, long hair, or even your extremities can get trapped. You could also suffer injection injuries if hydraulic fluids accidentally enter your body, especially when inspecting or repairing the drill rig. There's also the potential for crushed extremities if objects fall or if your body parts get caught between the drill and metal attachments. Electric shock or electrocution are serious risks if the drill rig contacts overhead power lines or underground utilities. Cuts and lacerations are common too when working with sharp drill bits or steel casings and rebar. You could also experience eye irritation or damage from debris or grout, so it's important to protect your eyes. Skin irritation or burns from cement grout are another hazard when it makes contact with your skin. During drilling, respirable crystalline silica dust can be released, which is harmful to breathe in. This can happen when you're drilling or even when opening and dumping cement bags into grout mixing machines. Slipping, tripping, and falling are also concerns, especially when walking on uneven, wet surfaces or over materials. Musculoskeletal injuries can occur from improper lifting techniques, while fractures or head injuries can result from whipping hose attachments from air compressors or other equipment. Finally, the loud noises from the drill rig, air compressors, and other equipment can cause hearing loss or damage if you aren't properly protected. There's also a risk of exposure to contaminated soil or groundwater. It's important to be aware of these hazards and take the necessary precautions to keep yourself and others safe while installing micropile systems. To help minimize the chances of injury while installing a micropile system, wearing the right personal protective equipment or PPE is essential. Some of the PPE you may need includes a hard hat or helmet to protect your head from falling objects. Safety glasses or goggles are important to prevent eye injuries, and a face shield may be required for additional protection when working with grout or other debris. Hearing protection should be worn due to the loud noise from drill rigs and compressors. Gloves will protect your hands from sharp edges and other hazards, while close-fitting clothing will help prevent anything from getting caught in the machinery. If you're working in wet conditions, rain or waterproof clothing is crucial to keep you dry and comfortable. Reflective or high visibility clothing will help ensure you're seen, especially when working in low light or near moving equipment. Respiratory protection may be necessary, particularly if you're exposed to dust or harmful chemicals like respirable crystalline silica. Lastly, steel-toed boots are important to protect your feet from heavy falling objects and other hazards. Before you put on any PPE, always inspect it for wear or damage. If you notice anything that's not in good condition, report it to your supervisor right away. Never wear damaged PPE as it may not protect you properly. When installing a micropile system, it's important to follow several steps to ensure safety. Start by checking the forecasted weather conditions and dress accordingly. If you have concerns about the weather, speak with your supervisor. Before you begin, make sure you understand the installation design or plan for the Micropile system. If anything is unclear, don't hesitate to ask your supervisor. Additionally, all underground utilities should be identified and marked according to your company's procedures. Only trained and authorized personnel should perform Micropile installations. If you're operating a drill rig, inspect it thoroughly before use. Follow the manufacturer's guidelines and your company's policies for checking for any worn or damaged parts. Never operate a drill rig that has failed inspection until it's been repaired or replaced. Check drill bits, attachments, and hoses for damage as well. If any items are damaged, report them to your supervisor and do not use them. Whenever possible, use hose restraints or whip checks to prevent hoses from whipping around. If you're running grout mixing equipment, inspect it for damage just like the drill rig. Any damaged equipment should be reported, and repairs or replacements should be done before use. Ensure that drill rigs are positioned safely away from overhead power lines. Stay aware of your surroundings while working around the rig. Pay attention to your footing when walking on the working platform, and make sure to practice proper lifting techniques when handling drill bits or attachments. For heavy lifting, use team lifts or mechanical devices where possible. Maintain a clean and organized working platform and storage areas to reduce slipping or tripping hazards. Keep a safe distance from moving parts and always make sure the rig is fully stopped before making adjustments. When drilling, be mindful of the potential for contaminated water or soil to come up during the process. If you suspect contamination, report it to your supervisor immediately. Also ensure that anchor heads are securely attached to the Micropile in accordance with the plan. Lastly, wash your hands and face before eating, drinking, or applying cosmetics to avoid contamination from mud, cement, or other substances from the drilling process. To conclude, Micropiles are an important deep foundation system used in the construction industry. During their installation, you and your coworkers could face various hazards due to the machinery and materials involved. To help reduce the risk of accidents, always wear the proper personal protective equipment based on the tasks at hand and the job site conditions. Additionally, ensure that the installation is done according to your company's policies and the specific installation plan. If you have any questions or concerns about a Micropile installation, please reach out to your supervisor. That's all for today's lesson. If you like this video, look for us on social media. And remember, stay safe out there.